None. Uh, none lately.
Oh, no, nothing, huh? I figure you want to be consistent, boss.
Yeah, I took a.
Did they tell you?
Yeah, I took a break for a while.
Taking a little break, huh?
Yeah.
Too much chosen seeping into your brain?
Oh wow, that's funny. Oh my god.
Well, remember, tomorrow's tomorrow's Thursday. Okay, good. You got one more day until your 6-hour stream.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh my gosh, is that who I think it is? Hey, Jim,
Hello.
got Lex Luthor, huh?
Yeah, him crashing out.
You cropped his face from when he's just being crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's pissed off.
Yep.
Hey Jim, Tim, how are you, man?
Oh wow, it's 2 hours and 5 minutes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Let me know
All right,
when you
I'm
guys
ready.
are synced up. We're watching Superman 3. Now, I don't remember. I know everyone says Quest for Peace is the really bad one in this franchise. So I don't remember what people say about this one.
I'm sure it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
So this one came out in 1983. I know people don't like the fourth one. This is where Superman fell off till animated series Dean Kane's version. Okay, so you think that 3 is a weaker one? Okay, you're doing great, Jim Tim. Glad to hear you're doing good. All right, let's get. You guys want to do a countdown? Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Three isn't terrible, but it has issues. But 4 is horrible. Yeah, that makes sense.
We just gotta push through.
Yep, you hit play whenever, guys.
Thanks. It's a favorite.
Kenna with that Lex picture kills it. Yeah, it's making me laugh. Looks like he's getting some. Just crazy. Don't call me a bum. I'm not a bum. Nuclear Man and Superman 4. Oh no. I forgot about that. Next as in bye. Did you crop that photo on purpose to make it look like that his head wasn't in it?
No, the original image is normal. It's with the stream yard they cropped it to the circular. look.
Oh yeah. Oh, Melissa's gonna join us. Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, how's it going, Bonsai?
Hey,
Bonza.
Bonzo, Melissa.
Hey, Kenna, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you doing?
Good, good. Listen, I my TV's not really working like for the Superman channel, so I might not be able to watch actually with you guys.
Well, it's okay. You can still chat with us and stuff. I wanted to invite you just in case.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Oh, good.
Oh, look at the penguins.
The penguins are
What?
cute. Oh, I like the title sequence. We're just
Yeah.
talking about the movie right now.
Oh, yeah. This is the one where they clone Superman, right? Like,
I think so.
yeah. And
This
this is also where Annette O'Toole is as Lana Lang, right?
Yeah, yeah.
this is my first time ever watching the Christopher Reeves movie, so I'm going in.
We're going through all of them right now. We're going through all the different Superman portrayals. No, he
Yeah.
has a dark side moment. Oh. Oh, the one where he has the dark side moment. Oh.
Yep.
That's one Smoky Penguin.
Oh, my
You
God.
just picked him up and watches smoke.
If only this was like a Batman crossover and the penguin showed up.
Yeah.
Right?
That would have been really good.
I think it's that or 4. I can't remember. Been years since I watched 3 and 4. Yeah, makes sense.
It's been a while since I've watched 3 and 4 as well. The fourth one, what was the fourth one?
Lust for Peace. We don't talk about it.
Oh, really?
It's the 4th is the worst in the franchise.
What?
The 4th is the worst in the franchise.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did he really
They
just
should have
slide down the
stopped after
railing?
they should have stopped after the third one.
They should have. I mean, they should have just said, "Hey, Superman 2 is great. We're good with this franchise. Till we want to crossover, we're good." Because Superman
Yeah.
2 was peak.
Yeah.
Oh man, the car. He's gonna get flooded in the car. Oh no. Nuclear man.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they should have stopped at the second one. Oh, I wanted to ask you, how long did you guys go for last night?
New was
On the
6 hours.
6 hours? Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's like I told. It's like I told Underground. You guys will be doing that on. You guys will be doing that on Friday.
Oh,
Well,
no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
well,
Yeah, I forgot about Margot Kidder and her drugs.
yeah, well, I don't know if I will be able to be there for that long. But for reasons that we all know, Joe, you're right.
I won't be there. You guys have fun.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, I might cancel it.
Good luck with that.
I know.
Chosen will go ape shit if you do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, does he know?
Yeah. Melissa said, "Did you know in Lana in this movie is played by Martha in Smallville where she was young?"
Yeah. Yes, I said Annette O'Toole.
Oh yeah. Hey Jake, how are you, man? I like the new picture, buddy. I know that's actually Jake because he's got his what's it called? His membership badge. And his mod shirt.
Oh yeah, but yep. But here's the thing though. After this stream, there's gonna be no more Quan conversation.
Yeah, pie full of face.
Yeah.
After this stream, we're gonna be we're gonna be focused on the characters that we are gonna be talking about for every Friday. There's gonna be no side distractions from Quan Talk.
I agree. You can't do that. It's impossible.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna make sure that it sticks to conversation. And anyone who tries and any account that tries to bring up Quan to steer the conversation in that direction is getting ignored. The only time we will talk about Quan is if it adds to the character that we are talking about.
Yeah.
Right, Underground?
Yeah. And plus, it's my podcast anyway.
Right, exactly.
I can't wait to see what pisses off Lex so bad
I know.
for that picture that you got, Kenna.
Huh? Want me to
I
send
can't
it
wait
to
to
you?
see what pissed Lex off so bad to post for that photo.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
know.
He's even crying in the clip.
Oh,
Yeah.
is the clip? Is he crying?
Yeah, not in this exact picture, but in the same scene, he has one tear. He's crying. He's that mad at Superman.
Yeah, Quan, we'll be talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Chosen hasn't
Yeah, we
watched
did mention
Dune.
you, Quan.
Chosen needs to watch Dune. He's a lazy man, and he's not watching Superman movies or animated series.
I'm surprised that Chosen hasn't seen Dune. I've even seen Dune. I've seen the old one and the new one.
Oh God,
I have a question. The OG Lex, like, how they always portray Lex bald? What do you think of the OG Lex is bald? Like in the movies, do you think he looks a little bit weird compared to the others?
You talking about Gene Hackman?
Yeah.
Well, so it's weird because the first movie he had his like really stupid wig, and I got used to that look. But I mean, he looks about pretty accurate Lex Luthor. Like, I mean, I really don't feel like he looked weird at first, getting used to him having hair and then not having hair. He's still better than fucking wannabe ass Riddler Jesse Eisenberg in fucking Snyder Universe.
Yeah.
I call him the Riddler because even though he played Lex Luthor, he acted like the Riddler. It was so stupid.
I don't know. It's just for me when I first saw it, it just seemed kind of like weird. I like the newer versions, like for Smallville, and
I hear
definitely for this new Superman movie. I like the bald Lex there.
Yeah, some people just are different. Some actors look better bald than others. It becomes a thing. Actually, he's more Christopher Reeve's Lex has more comical than hateful for Superman. Yeah, that's true. I've noticed that. Yeah, why bother making 4 fifth one?
Yeah, honestly, they should have just stopped it at 3.
Toy Story had.
Yeah, they really should have.
I don't know why they did that. Then, well, actually, I know the answer to that. Money.
I know why they did.
Oh God. Funny, Retrolad.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know. I mean, Joe. Joe looks. Joe may be giving you a run for your money.
Yeah, that's true. What did Chosen send? He sent some symbols.
Oh wait, check out Underground's profile pic.
I like it, Underground. Rosenbaum.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Chose, you lazy git. Watch the Superman movies and animated series. Who's this guy? You just dropping Cobra Kai emojis now?
Yep.
And Dune. Bro's smoking, man. He hasn't even seen Sinners. He hasn't seen Dune. He's not watching.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Oh, you're gonna watch it separately, Kenna?
yeah, Kenna, I mean the animated series is is really good. It definitely sticks to its roots.
Because we're definitely gonna be watching the animated series, but we like to watch it as it can go. Yes, he's not watched Sinners, Retro Lad. I know. He's missing peak cinema. This guy's just writing it on the thing. God help him, this boy. Because you told us you didn't watch it yet. I didn't see your review yet.
Yeah, that's a smart idea to do it, Kenna. That's a smart. I prefer to do that too sometimes.
Well, let me know if you change your mind. I like to do everything watch party style. I think it's fun.
Oh yeah, it's definitely fun for me, but sometimes fun for me too. It's definitely fun for me too. Just sometimes,
What?
sometimes
You
depend.
said you said you'll watch it eventually?
Excuse me. You're gonna watch it now if you know what's good for you.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing?
You watch it now, or I'll knock you off your quan.
Oh damn! Oh damn! Listen, what's with all the violence?
Hey, listen, no. Hey, listen. When it comes to Superman, when it comes to Superman, I'll say what I gotta say. I'll say what I gotta say. I don't
I
care who
feel
I'm
you.
saying it to.
We watched kind of.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I understand, kind of.
No, I didn't say. I would do anything to Quan. I said I'll knock you off your Quan. I'll knock you, CVO.
I agree with Retro Lad. Watching Terrifier over Dune and Sinners, you're on crack, bro. I'm sorry. Lex, No Way Home. Oh yeah, all I need is a picture of Lex now. And it'd be Lex No Way Home. Well, I guess I am Lex. I don't really need a picture of Lex. Goes down the stairs.
Lex Luthor's a mindset.
Rare win from Quan. Yeah, man. Going full on Lex Luthor, bro. Just wait till I get my suit.
Told him I knock him off his
Underground, are
quan.
you wanting to play
I told
Fortnite tonight?
CVO I would knock. I told CVO I would knock him off his quan if he didn't if he didn't start watching this.
What happened?
Underground, are you wanting to play Fortnite tonight?
I'm down.
Cool. I'll try to get to you when I finish my videos.
All right.
Joe,
Yeah,
I
Paul
told
Paul would slap Quan. Oh,
I told-
easily.
I told Joe, I told him that I told CVO that if he didn't start watching this, I'd knock him off his quan.
Yeah. Wow, you brought Sam into this again.
Listen, Quan does beat Sam, but Sam beats a drunk Quan. Let it go. And that's the end of this conversation. We're not ruining this. We're not ruining this. What?
I said I'm so sick of that argument. That's why I'm glad that.
Yeah. No. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're having a nice watch party. We're not doing it.
We're having fun.
Yep.
Shows him whatever. Get his cinema virginity taken care of. We'd be fine.
Yep.
Yeah, bro, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Underground, that's a facts take.
Yeah, that's the fact. The facts of life.
Slap slam as well. Oh God. Yeah, Paul would slap for sure. Hey, I'm just being real, man. To be honest, not watching Sinners is a literal sin, bro. It's literally a sin. It's like, are you kidding me? Watching Dune, that's
No,
an
absolutely.
That's a mistake. Not watching the Superman movies when you're getting hyped for Superman. You call yourself a Superman fan. The hell
Yeah,
are you doing, bro?
exactly. You tell
What are you
him,
doing?
Joe.
Standing there in the corner, not doing jack shit. Like that final fight in Dune 2 is nuts. You want to know something crazy?
What'd you say, Joe? Wait. What did you say, Joe? Before that, what'd you say?
I said, what are you doing? Standing there in the corner doing jack shit?
Yeah.
That final fight in Dune 2 is nuts. I won't spoil it for Chosen, but I will say this, Retro. You want to know something crazy? That final fight in Dune 2 is up there as one of my favorite final practical fights of all time.
Okay.
Oh, he messaged me something in Legions? What did he say? What'd you say to me? I thought you were good. Oh, Donkey Kong. Maybe it's an old message. Must be an old one. No music either is crazy. Yeah, bro. That scene kills it. I love it.
Here, I'll do it for you, Kenna. I'll do it for him, Kenna.
Joe, tell Chosen that a sandworm will eat him.
Yep. Chosen a sandworm will eat you. Chosen a sandworm will eat you and Quan.
Okay, you'll watch Sinners tonight? Okay, that's a start. Better get that review, bro.
I heard something about how Ryan Coogler doesn't want to make a Sinners 2, but the studio wants to make a Sinners 2.
Yeah, because Ryan Coogler's smart. He knows that sometimes you just make one great movie and call it good.
Yeah, not everything needs to be serious. I wouldn't mind, like,
a prequel.
Maybe, well, not even a prequel movie, but, like, maybe a prequel TV show, like...
I want a movie or TV show about the brothers when they were in Chicago being gangsters. Because it'd be different.
I would like to see more of the Native Americans.
I would like that movie because it would be different from the actual movie we got because we'd see what they were like in their gangster era. I think that would have been cool.
I would like more of the Native Americans of how they handled the vampires.
That's a good idea too.
Yeah. To answer your question, Retro Lad, no, I have not seen the Dune movies.
Oh, great. I recommend.
There's like the 1980s Dune where they put everything into one movie, but then there's the new Dune with Timothée Chalamet that has the they're splitting the like books apart because like he has like a little sister or something, and you already see the little sister in the '80s one, but we haven't seen the little sister yet in the new version. There's also that Dune TV show, but I haven't seen it.
I need to watch the prequel still. I heard it was good.
Is it? I just don't hear a lot of buzz about it, so I don't know.
Problem is, it came after the GOATest TV show of all time, so that made it kind of hard to compete with. Because we just got Penguin, and then they released the Dune show. People like, sorry, I don't know if I can watch another Max show after watching
She
the
looks so young in this movie.
Right? No, but it looks. I've heard it's a good show. I want to watch it.
So is this Lana from his high school?
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay.
she looks so
Yeah,
young.
the thing that Superman likes people with L names.
Yeah,
With
I noticed
LL
that.
names.
I can manage. I guess Jake says it's crazy you haven't watched Dune, Melissa.
Yeah. So apparently
long
Superman
movies.
apparently Superman loves people who loves women who have L names, who have the same L names as and the same and have both the same first names that starts with L and the same and last names that starts with L as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Lois Lane, Lana Lang.
Lex Luthor. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, that too.
Even though that's technically not his real name, but like we all call him Lex Luthor anyway, so.
Lex Luthor, yeah.
I think his name is Alexander Luthor, but he goes by Lex.
Still counts.
Who's this guy? I don't remember this guy. Yes, he did date Wonder Woman. That's true.
Oh yeah, I kind of forget about that. I hope they
Yeah.
never. I hope James Gunn doesn't do that because I don't think with like the big three, Batman, Superman.
Oh,
and
you know what I
Wonder
really
Woman,
hope?
I don't think they should.
You know what I really
think
hope
Wonder Woman
they
should be
do?
with either Batman
I really
or
hope
Superman.
that since we're gonna have Batman and Catwoman together in the in the Batman universe, I know there'll probably be a Catwoman in the DCU, but I hope that they make Batman and Wonder Woman a couple in the DCU.
I think it should. I do like Wonder Woman and Batman together in the Justice League cartoon, but I really think they shouldn't do that in the movies. I think Batman. If Batman doesn't get with Catwoman, his end game should be with Talia.
Well, but he can't date Talia because he hates Talia for what Talia did to him.
Yeah, they retconned that though. That's not canon anymore of what she did to him, because that was a bad writing call. They got rid of that aspect.
See, I like that aspect. I think that's important because Talia isn't a good person, so it's important for that aspect of her character to stay that way.
Okay.
Because in the comics, Talia's supposed to be just as evil as Roz, but even
that's
more
true.
so.
Yeah.
So to me, I personally, if he's not with Catwoman, I think especially with the connected Justice League, I would rather him with Diana because James Gunn is a big animated DC fan of the animated shows, and I see him following the blueprint for him following the Justice League just makes too much sense to me.
Yeah.
I want Bruce trying to flirt with Lois like in World's Finest Animated Movie, and Superman gets annoyed. Oh yeah, that would be great.
Well, you know what's weird in the comics? You know what they're doing to Batman now? He's dating the daughter of, what's his name? Joe Frost, the guy who shot his parents.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe Chill, huh?
Yeah.
Joe Chill, yeah, Joe Chill. Sorry,
That's so messed
Joe
up.
Chill.
They should never have done that.
There's also some people mad that there's a new Jason Todd comic book story line happening right now soon, and it has the Huntress in it, and they are making Jason Todd and the Huntress be a couple.
Good cast underground. Yeah, that's fair. Gallon of potato salad.
Honestly, I think maybe maybe the DCU Batman should stay single.
I don't think so.
For the most part.
No, he's gonna want someone because he's gonna need to deal with because here's the reason why I say in previous iterations, because you have Playboy versions of Bruce, I don't understand. But here's why I don't think so.
Okay.
He's gonna need to have something good to look forward to when he's dealing with that little shit constantly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because Damien's annoying, bro. Like Damien is gonna be a little shit. Like, have you read the Grant Morrison run? Have you read the
No.
comics where Batman has to father Damien?
No, I've only
Just
seen the
seen the
movies.
animated stuff. Okay.
Mhm. I actually do own the comic, of the Son of Batman. I just haven't
Damien
opened it
is
yet.
just annoying. He's constantly breaking the rules, constantly getting on Bruce's nerves,
Hmm.
constantly telling Bruce that he's not his father. Like, he's just a
Well,
rebellious.
that's just to be expected though, because he was
He's a
raised with
rebellious little shit. So Batman needs someone to humble him a little bit. Someone to spend time with when Damien's being an asshole and slicing up the Batcave with his katana.
Hey, Joe. I
Yeah.
actually have to start heading now. I was only able to come on for just for like
No
a
worries.
few
Well, thanks for
minutes.
being here. For your time is greatly appreciated, Melissa.
No, you're welcome. Absolutely. And listen, I'll keep you updated on our surprise.
Yeah, we're still waiting. So hopefully,
Yeah. Yep.
I do want Jason
All right. I'll
dead.
see you guys later. Okay.
And he becomes Red Hood.
All
Yeah, so
right, Melissa.
he becomes
All
Thanks
Red
right.
for
Hood.
I'll see you
being
tomorrow,
on.
Underground. Okay.
On Friday.
Oh, not tomorrow. Well, I'll hear from you tomorrow because for our Miyagi Kai
Oh
phone
yeah,
call.
that's right.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, Retro Lad. I think we need Jason.
That's right.
We need
Yep.
Red Hood.
Hey Joe,
Yeah,
will you be available for the Miyagi Kai our Miyagi Kai phone call tomorrow?
I could. I might be. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. All right. Bye, Kenna.
Bye.
Bye.
I like my dad, like my dad, for example, my grandparents. Yeah, that's true, man. We lost Kenna again. Dang. No, she's still here. It was just on Melissa that left. That's right. I got thrown off by the Lex Luthor image. I see why this one isn't as exciting. There's a lot of weird subplots in this one.
Yeah.
What's with this chick that she's putting her feet up and like look like she's gonna have a cigarette? Who's in the car? Yeah, I agree with you, Retro. I definitely think we gotta see Jason that way because more people need to know the tragedy of Jason Todd and how he becomes Red Hood. We're doing bowling now. What kind of bar is that? Donner wanted Brainiac in this movie, but it got scrapped. That sucks, man. I would have loved to see that. We're gonna get Brainiac in the DCU though, so it's okay. There's a computer kind of like Brainiac in this movie, so they were kind of setting up the idea of it. Interesting. You watch, you'll get a spare. Dang. Yeah, Rip Richard. I bet Richard Donner would love David Cornsweet. Dang. Oh yeah, that's the first time when he uses the supersonic ability. He sneezed. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I was like, what did you do?
It's not gonna happen, Retro.
Get where you're coming from, brother. Huh? Yeah, that would be very nervous if that happened. It's so odd, dude. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. It's really bizarre.
What's wrong?
Oh, about Trevor, what
No.
Rashad's saying in the chat.
No.
He's his icon like he's reading messages, but he's not
Responding.
or saying anything.
Mm.
I left him a message and it doesn't even say that he's reading my messages. Well, that's awesome, buddy. I hope she's really excited about it, man.
Great stuff. Yeah.
I know, man. That's not how it's supposed to go, Retrohead.
Oh no.
Oh, the dog ran in the field. I think they said it is.
Can I tell you something? My love has something.
Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, he did that days ago, which is so weird. And I've been trying to get a hold of him, Jake, and he's not answering. He's ghosting us all. Oh, poor puppers. Poor kid got hit by the rock. Not good. Although it is canon of the Christopher Reeves films, it's not included in any of the Superman DVD, Blu-ray, box set. But that's interesting Wonder why they chose to do that.
Probably to keep it its own separate thing.
Which is interesting because they're saying it is canon.
Well, it's canon, but like, just have the Superman movies with only Superman in it, and then have the Supergirl
I
separate.
mean, but they're cousins, though. You would think that it would matter.
Mm,
Those two spend a lot of time together for being cousins.
yeah, but do they even interact with each other in this film franchise?
Maybe not in this universe as much.
See,
Because
that's what I'm saying. They
but
just
they
keep
will.
it separated.
But they have in other ones. They about each other in the Flash movie. Yeah. What is this guy's deal? That's crazy.
Interesting. Yep.
That's true. Movie is definitely weird. They always bring back the old into the new. Super wasted. Is this a Superman movie or is? Yeah, it's a good point. Underground. It's a weird movie, man. Can see why things started to fall off. Was that a KFC? Like,
It is.
funny. I saw the colonel. I'm like, what? Oh, this is like their Brainiac computer stuff. What the hell is this guy doing? Still trying to find a way to get super wasted. It just keeps giving him more money.
Yeah.
What is this plot of this movie?
Well, they're trying to. Lex Luthor's using him to hack into the satellite to control the weather,
Yeah.
but he's not in the right state of mind, so he's just pressing all the buttons.
This is so weird. There's barely any Superman and Lois in this movie.
Well, Lois left somewhere, right, in the beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh no.
Why would you do that?
Why would he just put that in her face like that?
Oh my god. Why would he do it? Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
think because he's blaming her for how much money they owe.
That's the plan, Retrolad.
Yeah, we plan on doing all Christopher Reeves and what's the other guy?
All the other actors, yeah.
Yeah.
No
Christopher
wonder.
Reeves.
No wonder. Returns, retcon 3 and 4.
Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna finish. We're gonna finish this one and then watch the fourth one and then Return and then Man of Steel.
Yep.
Are we gonna do Batman versus Superman, or are we skipping that one?
We just need to watch the one version of Superman movie. I don't think we need their whole story arc.
Okay.
Because
So we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it with Man of Steel.
I'm really good in Man of Steel and then in the Snyder Cut, and I don't want to watch the Snyder Cut. So
Okay, so we're just gonna finish with Man of Steel.
I think we're just keeping with the Superman theme. We'll do live action Superman movies titled Superman.
I know,
And-
but what I mean is that we're gonna end the live action version with Man of Steel and
Yeah.
then animated.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and the animated movies as well. That's right, because there's some good animated movies.
Mhm.
You know, Man of Steel will be the last live action we watch.
Okay. Fine by me.
But I'm glad we're gonna watch the animated ones because I love the animated movies as well as the animated show. Yeah, Unbound is great. There's actually some Superman animated movies I haven't seen ever, so I'm excited to do that. Hot take though, I actually like, even though I love Christopher Reeves and his iconic Superman, I really remember every time I watch Returns, I really like Superman Returns. as like a different take on like Brandon Routh played a pretty decent Superman. It's funny that he went on to play the Atom after. And I'll always remember Brandon Routh as being Chuck's mortal enemy.
Yeah, I think the really good live actions are the second Christopher Reeve Superman, and then probably the Brandon one.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Routh is great.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny how similar Christopher Reeves and Brandon Routh look.
Yeah, it's just a shame that I think Henry Cavill was a great pick for Superman. He just got the short end of the stick with the stories.
They just didn't give. When we get close to Batman Brave and the Bold, do like Superman but Batman ranks? Yes, we will. We'll do a lot of Batman marathons when we get close.
Now, Batman's going to take much longer than the Superman.
Which is why we'll start earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So once we know exactly what month Brave and the Bold is coming out, we'll start months in it ahead. Maybe even a whole year if we know it's going to be a while. But yeah. Who wrote this movie? Oh yeah, when the trailer hits, yeah. I'm gonna get you for this, you silly. I can't believe that's dialogue. Today, coffee, tomorrow, oil. What the world? All the oil. I hear you, Underground. I'm the same way. Yeah, man. Use the cloth, really? He put it on like a cape? Oh my god.
Yo, what is this movie?
This dude trying to wannabe Chris Tucker? Or what the hell's going on?
Oh my god.
I might need it. It's been a while since I've had it. He got mad you broke the chair. You're staying off the internet. I know, man. That's gonna be tough. Godspeed, bro. Yeah, man, you got to do it, Retroline. I hear you, bro. You can make it, man. He's off the building? What in the world? Street skiing now?
Oh, oh, oh my God! I'm going to sleep.
You said you're going to sleep.
My God,
Wake up! Wake up! You gotta wake up!
this movie's boring.
I
No.
know.
Made it this far. We got to. It's gonna be tough. We got to do it.
Yeah.
We're already 1 hour in. We can finish the last
What
hour.
makes this movie more entertaining than it actually is? Yeah, it sucks, man. But
We got an hour and 5 minutes left. We gotta push through.
I just don't see how this is a Superman movie.
Yeah, probably won't be Superman until like the last act.
It's just weird. You can definitely tell that it's like the original director didn't come back for this one. Yeah, I like Returns.
Now even okay. So the fourth Superman is bad, but is it at least more entertaining than the third one?
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen Quest for Peace. I know I hate that title. What is he doing with the like the fuzzy things? Okay, that's where I draw the line. It's that easy to get kryptonite? There's no way it's that simple.
I bet Lex Luthor paid lots of money, probably.
Because Lex Luthor and Batman had to do a lot of work to get a hold of that stuff in the comics. That's always been my one issue with Superman in media is they always find a way to make that somehow everyone in this universe gets kryptonite no matter what. There's like, oh, we're doing Superman. Oh, don't worry, I have a kryptonite watch over here. Oh, I got a kryptonite over here. Kryptonite this, like kryptonite car.
I'm sure Guns will fix that.
Yeah, I'm glad. The only people that should have access to kryptonite are Lex Luthor and Batman. Those are the only two people that are allowed to have it.
Mhm.
Because Lex being smart in a billion-dollar company and being Superman's villain, of course he has Superman's weakness. Batman has it because if Superman decides to go full-on Homelander, that's like his last resort call.
Yeah.
So just walks up on the stage.
Oh, it's the guy. He got kryptonite in that suitcase.
What is this guy doing?
He's gonna make Superman open the briefcase with the kryptonite in it. It's a skit, a scam.
What the hell?
Oh my god, I can't no more with this movie.
Oh, you want a StreamYard link? Okay. I sent it, Chosen.
I just feel bad for Reeves.
Okay, Jake.
Okay.
And yes, I will be watching Sinners, Joe. Don't worry. I know you mentioned earlier.
No worries. All right, Jake. Do you have a
And you
link?
better like it. Uh-oh.
Don't blame him, Underground. That's the fucking new director they got. That because I think something happened where Richard Donner couldn't come back.
Yeah.
The director. Do you want a Do you need a link, Jake?
Yeah, because I think you.
I just sent it to private people since it's not a podcast.
Yeah. I have a feeling I know where Sinners is going to be when 2025 ends on my ranking. It's definitely a top 3 movie, that's for sure. It's going to be in my top 3, 100%. I don't think there's any, debate on that. And I will be including the Dune movies in my 2025 rankings because I've seen it in 2025, so I'm going to include the Dune movies too. So it's going to make that clear. And I feel like I know Dune. I have a feeling I know what's going to be my number 1. And Rachel is probably going to know too what's my number 1. So if he's still in the chat, he'll probably know what my number 1 is going to be.
Welcome, Jake.
Look who decided to show up. And Jake probably knows what's going to be my number one for my 2025 movies.
Let me see.
If you don't know, I'll just say it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's going to be Dune 2. Most likely. Because... No, yes, it didn't come out this year, but I'm still going to put it on my rankings because he didn't. So...
Hey, Underground.
I think is this their Boy Maguire Superman moment? What the hell are they doing? He looks
Yo,
so.
Underground, you think this is bad, Underground? Wait until you guys gotta watch Superman 4 Quest for Peace.
Oh yeah, I heard that movie wasn't that good.
It's by far one of the worst Superman movies ever made, bro.
Yeah, like what is this movie?
Emo Superman does not work for me.
Just wait till you guys gotta watch Superman 4 Quest for Peace. Have fun with that watch party.
I noticed
Well,
that.
is the fourth one have more Superman content in it than this one?
I
Because I want to be optimistic and say, even though the fourth one might have a bad storyline, I'm hoping it will be more
don't know.
entertaining.
I just heard it's really bad. Retro does. Do you know the answer to the mechanic's question? I just heard it's really bad. That's all I've heard.
Oh, you've never
Yeah.
seen it?
No, I haven't.
These
Yeah.
are the first time. This is the first time for me too watching these movies. So
That's a bad one. I'm trying to remember what happened specifically. Hey, Underground, did you see Mr. Miyagi made a cameo in this movie?
Mr. Miyagi made a cameo.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
You didn't just see him. He's in Italy. He's sweeping the street. He changed his look.
Wait, hold on.
watch the TV. Watch the TV.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. That's funny.
Jake the Snake.
Oh,
Yeah.
my iPad's at 1%. I'm gonna leave and join back in a second. Hold on.
Okay, no worries, Kenna.
Jake the Snake. I know you want it, bro.
No, want what?
I'm not gonna say on here, but I know it. I think you know what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead and say it in private. Oh, hell no! Hell no! I saw that shit.
And Underground even sent in the private chat.
Oh god, bro, Underground.
I give up on this movie. I'm sorry. I just give up.
Underground's like, I'm out.
You should have a drink, Underground. It will help you, make you feel better.
Do you drink alcohol, Underground?
Huh?
Do you drink alcohol?
Um, only, only on occasions.
Only on occasions? Okay.
Is this on occasion?
Just might be.
That might be. I mean, you guys are watching a bad movie. Why don't you guys have some alcohol and have some fun with it?
You know what's so dumb? You know what I keep seeing on Instagram now these days?
What?
people are memeing that Daniel glazes Mr. Miyagi.
Oh my god, bro.
It's funny how you guys say that, but then you glaze Miguel all the time. So you have a problem with Daniel glazing Mr. Miyagi, but you glaze Miguel. Okay, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. Yeah. That's worse than Daniel glazing Miyagi, because all you guys do is go crazy about it. No, that's...
Oh, Ken's back, Joe.
Yeah, she's back, Joe.
Okay.
I just saw it in private chat. I was like, yeah, she's back.
Rah!
Bro, I'm excited to see that scene with Lex Luthor crashing out in that movie.
I know.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what made them all pissed off.
Superman said, "Have a good day" to him. That's what made him mad.
It's like, have a good day, Lex Luthor.
Superman said, "Hello, Lex," and that made him crash out.
Hey, Redshot, just because I haven't seen the movies and show doesn't mean I like the character. He's like Superman's one of my favorite characters, alright, buddy? Trust me, I love Superman. He's in my top 3. So even though I haven't seen the other movies and shows, doesn't mean I like the character.
Yeah, Retro, don't give him a hard time. Even though he hasn't seen the movies or the show, doesn't mean he hasn't liked the character.
Like, bro,
So-
he's in my top 3. Like, there's a reason why he's in my top 3. I thought if we were talking like overall superheroes, it's Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man. Those are my top 3 right there. Like, you can't... Like, those 3 characters right there, go to characters.
Have you seen the Batman animated series at least?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
you have?
No.
Oh, you
I've
haven't?
No. I
Wait.
want
Wow.
Wait,
I want
what?
to, but I didn't.
You
With how
haven't
big of a
seen the
fan
Batman
you are,
animated
I'm
series?
surprised.
I will eventually get through everything because I know a
Who
lot.
are you?
And who are you on the ground?
Who are you?
And who are you?
I'm me.
What?
Disney's the
Whoa,
problem.
whoa, 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 wait.
Disney is the problem.
Chosen, you've never played the Arkham games?
Bro, I wish I did.
Oh my god, bro.
What do you mean, bro? I wish I did. That's the thing that people keep forgetting. I wish I played those games. Trust me, Jake. I'm not that guy that doesn't want to play. You know what? You guys always want to say, "Oh, you don't have to play this game." I'm gonna get that game my birthday then. Trust me. Just wait until my birthday. Because you guys are always asking me, "Oh, have you done this game or this game?" Wait until my birthday. Don't worry. And you're gonna be like, "Oh, you got the game! Oh my god!" Mainly, Red Fly's gonna go crazy over it, bro. He's gonna be glazing hard, like, "Oh, we got the game."
I think Arkham City was the best of the
Yeah.
4, though. Arkham City was the best of the 4.
Yeah.
There's four.
Like all the games before.
There's 4 Batman Arkham games. There's Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight.
Yeah, City's great.
Yeah, I agree with that. McCoy.
What the god is going on with this movie? They're playing golf on a ship. What is this plot?
Go up on a ship. The hell?
Okay, I'm
Hot
looking.
take, but I think Terry more than I like Terry more than Bruce. Oh wow.
I'm just looking at the project because you said you gotta watch the Batman Beyond TV show.
I
Okay.
mean, people just have different tastes. There's different versions of a
Kevin
character.
Conroy and Mark Hamill voice Batman and Joker from animated series in Arkham games shows.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
know that, Richard. I know that. Even though I haven't played the games. I know that. Or the series or any of the games. I know that those two. Or honestly, I love them both, bro. They're both legends. You know, especially Kevin, bro. That dude. Freaking love that guy, bro. And I'm gonna say right now. You guys remember the Crisis on Infinite Earths Arrowverse thing, Joe?
Yeah.
I still remember that scene, Joe. You know what I'm talking about, right? With Kevin.
Yeah, man.
Oh, bro.
God help me with this boring ass movie.
Yeah, honestly, Underground, I think.
Yeah, I
know.
get it.
Underground, maybe what will entertain you is if you watch scenes of Sensei Kim fighting.
Wow, Chosen. Wow.
And I hope I hope your podcast on Friday goes well. You're gonna be Chosen's gonna be talking over you for hours.
I have no comment about that. I'm sorry, Jake, but I have no comment about that.
You should just let Chosen host the stream since he's gonna be the one who's gonna be talking the whole time.
Bro, what do you mean?
I mean, come on.
Hey,
know how
listen.
much you-
Alright, first of all, okay,
We
listen.
know how much you glaze for Quan, bro.
It's not only that Glaze Quan. There's other characters I glaze too. You know, I glaze my boy Robbie. For all you know. You guys saw me how much I glaze Robbie all the time, like freaking Robbie Keane, bro. Robbie Lawrence. You know, it's not only Quan. It's Robbie too. Sometimes I do glaze Sensei Wolf too, which is crazy because. And I know Joe glazes Sensei Wolf too, so that's second.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, he's filling everyone, bro. Which he's not wrong, honestly. Like, to be fair. But yeah, everyone glazes every character, you know. Retrolad probably glazes Spider-Man for all you know.
I just like the character. I don't glaze nobody. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hey, that's not even true for 1 second, Joe.
That is true.
I mean,
I like
That's
multiple.
true.
and since Melissa's not here, we all know that Melissa glazes Sam.
I mean, yeah.
See, I like the characters chosen. You want to get the facts out there, bro? I'm gonna get the facts, okay? You call yourself a Robbie fan, but if you were a proper Robbie glazer, you'll be making Robbie videos every day, like Chosen One does. You just talk for hours about one character only. Oh, Quan was ruined. They did this with Quan. It's Quan.
Actually, I
Quan,
do
Quan,
talk
Quan.
about Robbie, and Jake
Quan,
can actually
Quan,
back me up on this because he's seen me talk about Robbie most of the time. It's just you weren't there, Joe.
I hear Quan 24/7. It's Quan o'clock. It's Quan in time. It's Quan.
Quan in time. Quan in time. Whoa, what do you mean Quan in time? That one got me a little bit, bro. What the heck do you mean by Quan in time? I mean, am I not wrong though? Like, bro, like I'm sorry, but I'm not wrong there. That they did ruin the character because you could have made him the next Chosen. I'm just saying. That's what everyone thinks. He's the next Chosen. I mean, I'm not wrong. Like even Brendan Schleen himself said it.
But we've been over with season 6 for a while now, and you just constantly.
Wait, what? Wait, what did he say?
Glaze Quan, man. You glaze Quan so hard, you putting yourself on that donut with extra glaze. Like.
I can't lie. That was very funny. I can't lie. I mean, hey, listen. I love every character in Cobra Kai. You know, I love freaking Terry Silver. I mean, he got exploded by a freaking ship, but I still love that character. Okay, let's listen, bro. I still don't like the way they ended Silver's character. I'm sorry. Sad to say.
Did you hear about PlayStation and Sony? But oh yeah, Joe. PlayStation's buying the rights to the Warner Bros. Games. So like for Hogwarts Legacy and Mortal Kombat and Injustice and the DC games.
Good. Marvel can good. Fucking metal can suck it now.
My favorite part about Superman 3 is when Chosen said it's quantum.
Flying everywhere.
And he's quantum everywhere.
I mean, bro. First of all right. I mean, yeah, but bro. Can we talk about Terry Silver? Like everyone's talking about Quan, but let's talk about Terry Silver, bro. I want to talk about Terry Silver. My boy, freaking
I mean, you want to talk about Terry Silver? Okay.
Terrence, bro. Let's talk about Terrence.
What the fuck are they doing to Superman's character in this movie? He's about to
I
have.
don't know, Joe. I don't know what they're doing to his
What
character.
the fuck is going on?
It's the kryptonite finally affecting him.
So it made him have sex with her?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry, Joe. But what I was gonna say, Joe, is that they
Then they
ended.
got the floor messed up because that's not the kryptonite that makes him sexual.
They ended.
Green
Terry
makes him.
Well,
Green makes him weak.
I just meant like he's obviously being weird because of the kryptonite.
But that's not how the green one's supposed to affect him.
The most
Yeah, I know.
iconic. The most iconic Karate Kid villain.
Weakness, weakened. I think it's pink or red is mind control, which is where he'd be doing sus things. There's another color. But I'm not a fan of this sus man. What were you talking about, Terry Silver Chosen?
I was gonna say they ended the most iconic villain in such a terrible way.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad, you know. Like
I was happy with this crane kick defeat better.
I agree. Honestly, I agree. I don't know. I don't get the purpose of him coming back. Honestly, like you brought him back, but then you ended his character trouble. Like, bro, you could have just ended the show in season 5, and then like, boom, everyone's good. You know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Season 5 would have been the perfect last season. Just eliminate all the second stuff. Eliminate the fact that John Priest escaped from prison. Boom, that's the perfect final season right there.
Perfect. I mean,
Priest
you
should
know,
have died in prison.
I mean, you know, actually, you know that. I don't know. I feel like me personally, if I was Kreese, if they wanted to break Kreese away, I would actually have him stay in prison. Like accept that. Oh, he accepts that
What?
what
is
he's done
happening?
was terrible.
Why is there two of them? What's going on?
Why do two of them?
There's Clark Kent and then there's Superman and they're staring each other down in a dump. They're trying to outmog each other. Oh. What the heck?
Joe's like, what in the world?
I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make show his internal struggle. But it's just weird.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did hear about that retro. That's interesting. Oh my god.
Yeah, when is Quan gonna show up?
Honestly,
You probably made this movie better.
I don't think he was born.
When is Quan and Cecile gonna show up in this movie?
Cecile would make this movie better, honestly.
Oh wow, really though?
They're
You hear
literally-
that? You hear that, Chosen?
This is literally the Bully
Wow.
Maguire moment before the Bully Maguire movie haven't even happened since this movie came out first. He just throwing peanuts at the
He
fucking
just said
water.
that Cecile would make this
He's
movie
not
better.
Superman. What the fuck is he doing? Now he's getting mad
Might,
at Vision. The
you
thing.
might wanna you might wanna clip that, Chosen.
wait, what? Wait, what happened? I was busy talking to someone on
Chosen,
Discord.
Joe just said that Cecile would make this movie better.
Okay, I'll clip that. Don't worry.
You ain't clipping shit. You ain't clipping shit. I'm gonna delete this stream. You ain't
Hold
clipping
on.
shit.
Hold on. We're gonna look back at the stream real quick.
No, you ain't clipping shit.
Yeah, go
Alright.
back 10 seconds.
Don't tell him how many seconds he has to go back.
Hold on.
He just comes out the front.
Mm.
What the fuck? Why do a drunk Superman story? Like that makes no sense. What the fuck is this? It's all like zombie, like they're making him like Bizarro Superman already.
They're trying to portray his like identity crisis of like, is he gonna be Clark Kent or is he gonna be Superman? But they're not portraying it well.
Yeah. He just flies off.
Yeah, he's walking down the stairs.
His eyes are like fatigued.
What if Secret Wars is split into two parts? What do you mean by that? Hold on.
Oh my god, there's gonna be, I saw there's 2 new added chairs for Doomsday. Quan and Cecile.
Mm.
You're scared?
I'm just looking into this one thing because apparently someone said, "What if they split Secret Wars into two parts?" Which I hope that they do that actually because I don't want them to rush this.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 parts would be
I heard
fine.
rumors about it for a while. Yeah.
I'm not against it.
I'm not against either. I mean, one part could be,
I mean, Secret Wars is a massive storyline, so
and you could make both parts 3 hours long.
They would have made if they would have planned these movies out. Unlike Infinity War and Endgame, Secret Wars should have been a trilogy. You should have made it like Lord of the Rings 3-movie arc because there's so much they have to do that a 3-hour movie or a 2-hour movie doesn't do it justice.
You know what they should have done? I feel like the whole Kang thing should have never happened. They should have just focused on building up Doom. I feel like that's what they should have done.
So really, they did this better in Arrow season 3 when Count Vertigo's pretending to be Oliver. Fucking emo Superman. Terrible. The fuck is this shit?
He's killing him.
And he's laughing.
oh my god, Joe can't take this anymore.
Got 30 minutes left.
Too long.
Too long.
Oh, Dangerous Acid? What, he's gonna turn to the Joker now?
Oh, you're
I
a
love
bit
the fact
behind.
that
I'm earlier. I'm past the acid point.
He just blew the acid at him. He takes his jacket off. Oh, now we're fighting, boy. Come on. He's in with a metal pipe. Now he's starting to feel weak. Well, his powers aren't working as well.
Oh, he's back to normal
That
now.
line
Okay.
was so bad. That line was so fucking bad. That was the worst fucking New York accent I ever heard. You always
Oh, he's
trying to,
back to normal. He's back to normal.
oh, thank
He's
God.
happy again.
You're always trying to fly, Kent. I'm from New York. You're trying to fly, but I sound like I'm Southern. Like, the fuck?
Well, he was raised in Kansas.
But he's
Country a
trying to
little
do a
bit.
fake New York accent. It's so bad. He's looking in the mirror.
Oh my god.
I don't know what was going on with Zarkus and Metal yesterday, Jake, but they were going at each other hard yesterday.
Oh, they were. They were.
I was just getting my phone blown up from messages like, the fuck is Zarkus saying to him now?
He's still kind of the whole Norm situation the other day.
Was there something that happened with Norm that I missed?
Yeah.
What happened?
Norm asked Metal a question and he never really gave like a straight answer.
Oh, wow. Really? Ring toss with the tires? I need brakes, obviously. What's the magnet gonna do? Oh, that's what you're gonna do? That's your good riddance moment. And he's just fine. It's okay. The makeup for this scene is so bad. He just kicked him in the throat. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
At least my viewers are probably liking the content for this movie because they're
Yo,
like, I'm pissed
yo,
off.
yo, Brandon, you're missing out, bro. There's a lot of this. This stream's been entertaining.
He carried
Joe's been hitting this movie hard.
He just picked up his glasses and just like, what's the point of that? Well, he didn't put it in the.
Just wait till you guys watch Quest for Peace.
Oh my god, I am sorry, but this movie has issues. I'm just saying.
And I'm sure Quest for Peace will have issues too. Do you guys see the new Superman 30-second clip? No, man, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching any clips until I see the movie. I need to see the movie in its prime. I'm waiting to watch all the scenes in the cinema in IMAX.
You should watch it, Joe.
No clips. Just like Edna says, no takes. No
Yeah,
clips.
but in the clip, it's the seals in the clip though. You should watch it.
No clip. Nada. Not a
So
single
you're not gonna
one.
watch the clip with Cecile?
Joe's just ignoring you.
I'm just embracing stupidity right now.
Joe said it's
said
clip.
he's clipping. It's clipping time, and then he clips everything. Oh
Yeah, no,
my God, God.
most of us aren't watching it, Brandon. We're waiting till we see the movie. I don't watch clips before the movie comes out.
Joe said it's clipping time, and then he clips everything. Oh my God, that's funny, Kenna.
Thank you. I'm a professional comedian.
Now he's gonna fix the oil.
It's a seal.
Oh, I know.
What? I mean, no.
I didn't spoil much when I saw it.
No, I figured that, Brandon. I just don't want to have my experience ruined by just watching that little scene when I can't watch the whole movie. You need to digest it in one sitting, all of that content together.
I'm curious what Joe meant when he said I know.
He's talking to Brandon.
Oh, I thought he was talking about me for a sec. I was about to say.
No, I'm ignoring you.
Joe.
Joe, you might want to read what your sister typed.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, video game Superman. Okay.
Video game Superman?
There was like a little screen on the TV, and it was digital Superman. It looked like a video game. It's Superman time, and then he supers everywhere. Oh, that looks really bad.
I just don't believe our man can fly. Did you like the clip, Brandon? I feel like, although I did. Well, that's cool. I didn't know he was voicing the robot.
Oh, that's cool. Pretty cool.
What is with these clowns?
I hate to be that person, but I really think I'm gonna wait till Fantastic Four is on Disney Plus.
No, we're gonna see them in theaters together. It's okay.
Oh, you want to see it together? Okay.
Underground's like,
I just want to see your reaction.
Underground lit up the stream. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm
I want
out.
to see your reaction. I just want to see what you think when you're in the theater watching it.
The only thing I'm really excited about for Fantastic Four, and I feel like some people will agree with me on this, I'm just excited for Galactus' voice, and I'm excited to see Galactus. That's it. Really. I mean, it's my guy who's voicing him, the guy that's voicing him, like, I'm excited to see how he does it. He's probably going to be the best part of the movie, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's fair, Brandon. I'm excited to see Mole Man. Man, my man Stingray. I gotta go support my man Stingray.
Oh yeah, he's in this too, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be Mole Man.
So yeah, Mole Man and Galactus. Those are like the two characters. I'm excited to see.
Underground's back. Oh no, where did he go?
He was probably like, oh, I thought you literally like left. I thought he was just like, fuck this movie, I'm out.
McKenna's picture of Lex Luthor is exactly how I feel about this movie.
Oh,
There should be a meme that says, "You wondering why Lex Luthor looks so mad? It's because Clark made him watch Superman 3."
that'd be funny.
Really,
That'd be a
really.
great meme.
Joey, after the stream, I'll send the picture to you so you can use it for thumbnails.
Yep. And then you know what? You know what I bet. You know what I bet. You know the line that he says in the trailer.
Hmm.
They chose him so they die.
Yeah.
So they
That
chose him. They chose him. Let them die.
yep. What happened is they chose the terrible movie, so let them die.
Oh my god, that's funny.
His face reminds me of Benedict Cumberbatch from Star Trek Into the Darkness. Khan.
It's okay, Underground. I thought you literally just left the stream because you were like you were done with this movie.
I thought you were like, fuck that shit, I'm out, Underground. Yeah, I hear you on that on the popcorn bucket, Brandon.
This movie is disappointing.
Yeah.
Video game Superman, oh god.
Just wait till you get to Quest for Peace, though, Underground.
Oh my god. Is it that bad?
Oh, people say it's the worst Superman movie ever made, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like, let me see. I'm gonna check Rotten Tomatoes real quick. Hold on. Well, I'm gonna look at Superman 3 first.
I
Just
think it
to,
would have been better if Cecile was in the movie. That's what made
I'm
it
gonna
better.
check Superman 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check Superman 3 first, just to compare the two.
But yeah, I was gonna say, Jake, is that the only way Superman 4 could have been great is if Cecile was in it.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're doing. You're just trying to take a trigger draw. I see what you're doing.
And Quan.
Yeah, and Kwan.
Okay, so Underground. Superman 3, 29% critic rating, 23% audience rating. Let me see what Quest for Peace. Hold on. Oh, oh, that is bad.
Wait,
Oh
what
my,
happened?
10% critic rating, 16%
He
audience
eats
rating.
the screw? Ew.
That is bad.
God damn.
Jake, that's the thing though. It would have been a 90% or an 80% if Cecile was in it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It would have been peak cinema.
Oh my god.
I see Joe trying so hard not to like talk.
He's like,
He's
he's
locked
not even
in.
paying attention to you.
He's locked in.
Hey, Joe, don't worry. You're gonna lose in Fortnite again.
I'm sure whatever you're talking about, Chelsea, is more entertaining than this movie.
Yep.
And by the way, Jake, I'm better than Joe in Fortnite. It's confirmed.
Oh no.
It wasn't confirmed when you lost. I had to watch Obi-Wan again.
Damn it, Joe. Damn it.
Do you think
Hey, Chosen, guess
Fantastic
what?
Four ending will most likely lose to Galactus because they
Oh
will
yeah.
have to go to Earth? They're,
That's
they will have their plan. Yeah,
that's sort of how it's gonna
yeah.
end, yeah.
As long
Yeah.
as the power of as long as the power of the woman doesn't defeat Galactus first, we'll be fine.
Do you know who I think would have been better to defeat Galactus, and this might be a crazy take. If they had someone to defeat him, I would prefer Franklin over Sue Storm any day.
Oh,
Good.
wait.
And that's saying a
Wait.
Well,
lot.
how about the actual Silver Surfer? If they actually brought the real Silver Surfer in here,
I mean that too, but any character over Sue Storm, Joe.
Wait, you mean Franklin?
Yes, Jake. I mean that character. Because we know he's
a
gonna.
kid.
I mean, yeah. Did you not hear that? He's gonna be like the most powerful one.
He's gonna be a baby, bro.
Yeah, but did you not hear the stuff that's going on with this character?
You guys are forgetting about Jack from Incredibles.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true.
He's gonna be like one of the most powerful. That's what I'm saying. I would rather have him defeat her, Galactus over Sue Storm, because
Yeah.
Trapped in a plastic bag? Really?
you know, it'd be a cool moment. You know,
What?
in the trailer shot where Sue Storm is trying to use her powers.
hmm
Imagine she tries to use it, Galactus just throws her to the side.
Oh my
He's so
god,
funny. He's gonna get me. Oh my god, I
that'd be
can't.
funny.
That would be funny if Galactus just throws Sue Storm. I think Joe would celebrate. Honestly, I know Joe would celebrate that if that happened. Because no
Now the
one.
kryptonite does what it's supposed to do. It's about time.
I just can't get hyped for the new Fantastic Four because
That
I already
blonde,
know it's gonna
that blonde girl's hilarious.
how it's gonna
She's
end.
like, I just can't get hyped for the new Fantastic Four because I already know how it's gonna end. Yeah.
Yeah, like the ending of the end credit scene for Thunderbolt kind of gives it away.
I'm still interested to see how, like, when Galactus is gonna show up. Like, when is he gonna show up? Like, when in the movies is he gonna show
Galactus
up?
is like Unicron from Transformers since they're both 200 years. Unless Marvel has Thor as their own Optimus Prime who can beat Unicron, it's his own in his own universe. Yeah, that's true.
And I know the end credit scene for Fantastic Four is gonna piss me off. Oh wow.
Why do you think it's gonna piss you off?
I'm confused.
I think the end credit seems to be the best part.
Yeah, because my boy is gonna.
Doom.
Yep.
I think there's gonna be Joe. I think there's gonna be two credit scenes. I think one of them's clearly gonna be Doom, and one of them's probably gonna be the real Silver Surfer.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, we don't really have a choice. That's the next movie. That's the next big movie. So they have to set it up.
Actually, I mean that's kind of not true though, because
You got
Brand New Day comes out
Oh
before.
yeah, now Brand New Day's coming out before Doomsday.
But you could still somehow tie Doomsday.
I mean, they said that both movies are gonna be tied together, so it makes sense.
I'm okay with it because, you know, they gotta set up Doomsday. They can't just give us Doomsday.
I'm a little worried now, just because. Oh man,
Wait, why, Jay? What's on?
I'm a little worried just because Doomsday was supposed to come out before Spider-Man 4. Now it's coming out after Spider-Man 4.
I'm actually okay with that. I feel like we should get more Marvel movies before Doomsday.
Well, they also said that Spider-Man is gonna be in Doomsday now, so
It's not that. It's just I feel like people need to understand, Joe, that they need to have more movies to set up Doomsday. It can't just be like 1 or 2 movies.
yeah.
Because that's the thing I like about Infinity War, the Infinity War hype.
Why do you
Wait,
think it's funny what they're gonna do with Spider-Man? And
I
Doomsday?
wonder if Spider-Man 4 is going to take the May spot now.
What's corny about it? We don't really know what they're gonna do yet.
Wait, what do you mean, Jay?
I guess just like with the theories, like obviously RD for real. I understand that it's not like a Tony Stark variant. It's just the fact that like the theories of like, oh, Doom is gonna use Tony Stark's face to manipulate Peter. I just find that really lazy writing.
Well, they're doing it not because it's lazy writing. They're doing it because if you know anything about Doom from the comics, Doom is the master of manipulation, and the whole point of him is to trick everybody. That's what he does.
Hey,
I get that, but Spider-Man has been specifically Tom Holland Spider-Man's has been manipulated so many times already, where I'm just kind of sick of it. Like,
here's
give
the
him.
thing, he's not going to be the focal point. It's going to be everybody. Like the
I
whole
know.
Avengers team are going to lose because they're going to think that they're teaming up with Tony Stark, and then he's going to fuck them over. So that's
Maybe,
what he's going to do.
I wonder.
maybe you know what, Joe? What if there's a twist? What if he does try to manipulate Peter, but he fails?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Like, Peter's like, I'm too smart for this. Because he's been manipulated by Mysterio already. I feel like he would have his guards up.
But the point of this is
I-
the whole point is anybody that understands anything about Doom from the comics is Doom is smarter than everyone. So the whole point is because this is Doomsday, the heroes have to lose.
I
So-
mean, Joe, I still think I agree. Like the other characters are gonna get manipulated because obviously they're gonna think he's
Yeah,
Iron
but
Man.
if you read the article if you read the information that Kevin Feige and everyone's put out there, they talk about specifically that they want to do something that's never happened in the comics, which is that Spider-Man and Doom never had interaction in the comics very much. So they want to build Spider-Man as the main Avenger, and then Doom is the main villain. So these two have that kind of Tony Stark Thanos rivalry. So they're building these two as
See,
that.
I don't really like that. I think that's just a cop out.
Who did you think the rivalry would be?
Well, I just think they could do it differently, or like maybe, or like have be the original rivalry between Doom and Reed, not
but Reed
Spider-Man.
sucks. That's the problem.
Well, they
They
can
made a
fix
bad
Reed.
choice. They didn't pick a good enough actor to play Reed, so they clearly have to do with what they can.
But if they can fix Reed in Doomsday, then I feel like they don't need to do Spider-Man.
It is. Here's the thing.
Well,
it is kind
okay, no, I don't want to be this guy, but so here's they already wrote in a reason for why it specifically has to be Spider-Man, and it's because I talked to people about this the other day. It's Deadpool and Wolverine pretty much already spoiled it. So, and you guys might have missed it.
Here's the thing, Joe. I do think
Joseph,
though.
let me finish. I was in the middle of saying the thing. You missed it. Remember when they were talking about the anchor beans in Deadpool and Wolverine? We know that Peter is the last remaining anchor bean of Earth 616. So in order for Doom to complete his plan, he has to kill Peter. So they already set that up. That's already in the
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just like, I just don't have any hype. I don't have any hype except for the X-Men characters. The X-Men characters are all I care about right now.
I hear you.
Okay, Jake has something to say. Jake's been raising his hand for a while now.
Yeah. I've been wanting to say something for the past few minutes.
What were you trying to say?
I wonder if Spider-Man 4 is gonna take the May spot.
It's not.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
I don't think it is. I think the whole May spot is never gonna happen. I'm sorry.
It'd be like the first time ever. I think that we don't.
Yeah,
have a
but you already
DC
put that
coming out
movie
the
in.
first week of May.
You already put that movie in July. I'm like, do you really want to move it back to May? Like, I'm like, okay, you have it in July, and you go back to May. And like, I'm like, okay, now I don't get it. Like, oh, I mean, it's alright, I guess. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I do find it a little weird though, Joe. During the chair stream, the whole chairs thing, I do find it a little weird that they put Pedro's chair right beside RDJ's chair.
Well, because here's the thing that people don't understand, okay? They've said that they're still going to have a rivalry, but they built this entire movie on the rivalry between Peter and Doom because what they did is Marvel couldn't decide which hero. So this is what I think has happened, okay? For those of us who saw Brave New World,
Or Brave
I
New
think
Trash.
what did you say?
Or Brave New Trash.
I think they were banking on Anthony Mackie's Captain America being the thing because there's a lot of comments about RDJ and Anthony Mackie having beef, but because Brave New World didn't do well, I think they have to keep pivoting and changing their plan, and so I think what they're doing is going to be is the fact that they've had to change their plan so many times, and because Spider-Man has now been an Avenger for a long time, they're kind of trying to pivot over to him because he's become their big star player, and they're doing this villain thing. They're doing Doom. They feel this is the move to do for whatever reason. I
You know,
personally am hoping. What I'm hoping for is that this is just a Doomsday thing, and my hope is that in Secret Wars, I'm hoping it's true about these reports about this actor playing coy about T'Challa. Because in the comics, the only person that Doom can lose to, and the only person that's smarter than Doom, is T'Challa. So I'm
I'll be
hoping
okay with that, Joe. And
I'm hoping that T'Challa comes up with the Infinity Gauntlet and smacks
here's the
out
thing.
of him like in
The
the
thing I
comics.
wanted to say, Joe, is that I feel like maybe, just maybe in the world, that this rivalry between Peter and Doom could be better than. This might be a hot take.
Okay.
It might be better than the Peter and Green Goblin rivalry.
Yeah, I think it will be too.
I just don't want Brandon to be ignored. I think that's a pretty good theory, Brandon.
What did Brandon say? I missed
I
it.
mean, yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, could Doom steal? Yes, that's what I said, Brandon. That's what I said is gonna happen. Yeah, I knew about that. That he said RDJ has always wanted to play Doom since Fox's Fantastic
Yeah,
Four.
I just don't want Brandon to like feel ignored.
No, I just didn't see he said questions in the chat because I was in the private chat. But now I just saw it. And now I'm like, okay. Yeah, I like that theory. It's very accurate. And that's what I think is happening too. That's why I think people are misjudging the Doom situation because they think it's just RDJ being evil Iron Man. But it's actually that we're not even getting Tony Stark. It's that Doom is using Tony's face because he knows the power of what power of persuasion means.
Whoever's saying that, Joe, is gotta be dumb, because you can clearly see the chair. It says Victor Dom Doom, not Tony
Yep,
Stark.
exactly. They just don't believe things, and so they don't know what to believe because they look at only what's given to them. They don't look into the research and think about things.
Wait, what? I looked at Twitter. Someone said Marvel Studios may develop a sequel for Fantastic Four First Steps in 2028.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Marvel. The only way you can do that is if the first movie's good.
I like it, Brandon. It's a good theory.
You can't just give us a sequel for First Steps if it's not good.
Well, there's been times where like the first movie's been bad and done really, and then the sequel's better.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I still think maybe First Steps could be decent at least. I don't think it'll be great. Like, oh, it's gonna be amazing, like peak. I do think it's gonna be decent though. I think it's gonna be decent at best.
Like, I want this to be one of the best Fantastic Four movies, but I just don't know if it's going to be.
I do think maybe. Actually, yeah, it's probably gonna be better than the 2015 one, 100%.
Oh God, it better be better than 2015 one.
I mean, it will be. I mean, no way it's gonna be worse than that one. That one's by far the worst Fantastic Four movie I've ever seen in my freaking life. Like, damn.
I finished the movie, the Superman movie.
I'm probably gonna give for First Steps. I'm gonna make a guess on what I'm gonna give the rating to First Steps. I'm most likely gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
Which is average.
It's average, you know. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just average.
Like, bro, Michael B. Jordan is Human Torch in that movie. Oh my, don't even get me started with him.
Bro, I'm sorry. When I found out that he was gonna play Human Torch, I'm like, bro. I'm sorry, but this does not work for me personally. And also,
I'll just say this: I love Miles Teller as an actor. I think he's a great actor. I hated his Reed Richards. I hated him as Reed Richards.
you see, I know a lot of people don't like Pedro as Reed, but honestly, I would take Pedro as Reed over him any day.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also, can we talk about the things designed in that movie, Jake?
Oh God! No! Don't get me started.
I'm like, bro, what is this, bro? It's not even the thing, bro. I mean, looking at, bro. And then Doctor Doom, obviously, bro.
Oh yeah, he was wasted. He was wasted in that movie.
Bro wasn't even Doctor Doom. He was literally a freaking, like, weird looking dude. The real Doom is gonna be in Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Yeah, don't get me started with Doctor Doom and Fantastic. Oh,
I did like the Doom in the 2005 movie though.
oh yeah, the Doom in 2005, the 2005 Fantastic Four movie was good.
Like honestly, I still think even if once RDJ does play Doom, I still think the 2005 Doom is still gonna be my favorite one, regardless.
What if the actual Doom, when he reveals his face, Doomsday, that'd be interesting. I've heard rumors that it might actually be another actor, that the RDJ Doom is only going to be a temporary thing.
I want
So
it to be Murphy, bro. Please, can it be Murphy?
that'd be awesome.
Honestly, I would love this.
Murphy's an okay choice, but I really wish after RDJ, Doctor Doom is kind of like an unknown actor. I think that's the route they should go. But that's
Like
just
this, yeah. Actually, no, I agree with that. Actually,
The problem is that the problem with that, Kenna, and this is the thing I thought about, is even though he's wearing a mask, Doom is a character where new actors don't have the caliber to play, because the reason why they have to the reason why I think you're starting with RDJ is because even though he's gonna pretend to be Tony, I think what they're gonna do is, even if say he did play Tony the entire time, like, or not Tony the entire time, but say he played Doom the entire time, they know the caliber of actor they have in RDJ, so they know that he's gonna, even though he's playing both sides, that's part of the fun. Because I think the thing that pushed them into doing RDJ Doom was because of his performance in Oppenheimer. So I think they're looking at this actor caliber and going, "Oh my gosh, look at what he's capable of doing." And
well, either way, after RDJ, either way, I do believe, well known or not, the next actor should at least be somewhat half Romanian, because that's what Doom is. He's Romanian, and that plays a large part of his
that's why I
backstory.
decided that after that's why I don't want to put a wrench in Brandon's thing, but I believe that I believe when he reveals that when he fakes out the Avengers and said, "Ha, you guys thought I was Tony Stark? I'm Victor Von Doom, bitch." Then all you're gonna see is the mask from that point onward. Like, because the whole idea of Doom is that mask is stuck on him. It's
Right?
not.
Yeah.
It doesn't get taken off. So I don't
Yeah,
need
I
to
know.
see a new actor. I just need to know that that's the last time we see Doom. That's not Doom's true face. So we just know we won't see his face, and that way you can have any actor play him, and it won't matter.
Yeah.
Because that way it's like, if the rumors aren't true and it's just RDJ the entire time, then you're just getting someone that is just full on Doom from the get go. I'm kind of bummed that I heard that this end credit scene with him, we're gonna see him look comic book accurate, but we're not gonna hear his voice, because I want to know if he's gonna change his voice at all, because that's what I'm really wondering about, because Doom has a very specific sounding voice, so I'm curious to see what RDJ spin is going to be on it. Because one thing
I'm excited to see this.
I'll be honest, my only hype for Doomsday is in Doom itself, because what I heard when they were making this movie is RDJ was involved in the creative process more than anyone else was in it. More than the Russo brothers, more than anyone. Like, he just is down. He read a bunch of comics. He was designing the outfits. He was doing all the work for this character. Because it sounds like he was, even though Stan Lee handpicked him to play Iron Man, he seems like he's wanted to play Doctor Doom more than any other character he's ever played. Like, he has that.
That just shows, Joe, that I have a feeling that he's gonna play a great Doctor Doom, because if he did his homework and he read all the comics, I feel like he's gonna do great.
And because their snarkiness is similar, I do really hope that whenever the first time we see them meet in Doomsday, even though it's not the main rivalry, I want to see Reed get written in a way where he thinks he's smarter than Doom. And then, because in Secret Wars, that's part of the whole thing, is Reed gets really cocky, and then Doom just kind of is in his face like, oh, you thought your plan was so good? You thought your heroes were going to stop me? Oh, no, that's not happening.
Maybe that could be the opening for Secret Wars. You never know.
They could do something like that. Well, if I remember from the concept art, I think there's going to do something where by the time he tricks the Avengers, there's going to be something where we're going to end when Battle World or Doom World is created. It seems like Reed is going to be almost like Doom's prisoner, because in the comics and in that concept art, it looks like Doom, because in the earlier versions of Doom actually had wanted to steal Sue Storm for himself, and it seemed like that she's serving him in the concept art. So I'm wondering if he does that still, like on his Earth, to have whatever he wants in his vision. He clearly tries to steal everything.
Bro's gonna be a menace.
He will for sure. I'm wondering if they're gonna do the thing in the comics between where Reed's not gonna like Namor, because Namor was trying to clap them cheeks in the comics, man. Namor was the menace.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was bad. Namor practically started World War III between Wakanda and Reed over Sue in the comics.
Bro is gonna be like,
for a woman, right? Isn't that crazy?
Bro's gonna be like, Sue's mine, and then Namor's like, nope, she's mine. Hey, I don't blame either of them. I don't blame either of them because, man, oh man, Sue Storm.
He goes with Reed is because Reed's the only one who can handle it.
Yeah.
I mean, Vanessa Kirby's playing the character, so I don't blame.
What did I? Somebody said Mr. Reed. Oh God. Reed, how many inches you want, Mr. Richards? That's what somebody said.
Oh my God.
Oh, did someone say that?
That's why it's Richards. That's why it's Reed and not Namor or Doom.
Mr. Doom. Dr. Doom.
Very interesting.
How about their
He's a doctor, guys.
He's a doctor.
I mean, yeah, his name is Dr. Doom, so he's a doctor.
I really want them to do. If I wrote Doomsday, you know what I think the peak rivalry should be? Despite the actor keeps lying, I want Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom to have the rivalry. Because
I like that, Joe.
Because the reason I like that is that we know from all the ways that they fucked up Doom in the previous live action iterations, they always make Doom just be like some dude in a mask with lightning, and they said this Doom is gonna have magic, and it's supposed to be the magic technology combination. And I really wanted in Endgame where they did the whole you saw how good banter in Endgame and Infinity War Strange and Doom had. I actually think, and I have a theory, and I'm gonna make a video about this, and I want to hear what you guys think about this. I think Doctor Strange is the only one that saw, even though Tony Stark isn't Doom, I think there's going to be a twist where we're going to go back to a flashback of Infinity War, right?
yeah.
Remember where because a lot of people say that this move of theirs switching from Kang to Doom is lazy, right? But I actually think Marvel planned this out fairly well, because I noticed something interesting, and I wanted to bring this guys up to you guys. I noticed that if you watch Endgame, did you notice that at the end of Endgame, there was no end credit scene? But at the end of Endgame, as they end the journey of the hero, just like in Iron Man 1, you hear a clang like we thought he was in the cave building the Iron Man suit.
Yep.
But you know what I thought about is, if you go back to the Mark 1 suit, it looks pretty similar to what a Doctor Doom mask would be. And I could see the reversal of, like, because we are doing this whole different multiverse thing, imagine if they do something where like Doom has been in the MCU this entire time, and he makes instead of going there and making his deal as Iron Man, it comes with a choice between saving the world and becoming a dictator. You have Doom; he chooses the dictator path and goes and manufactures weapons the opposite way that Tony wanted, against him what Tony wanted, right?
That'd be crazy.
To like, and then the other thing I think about is you remember when Doctor Strange said in Infinity War when he looks at Tony and Doctor Strange comes back and he looks horrified by all the weird things he saw, right? What if in Infinity War the Russo Bros were so smart that they were trying to tell us we didn't know it yet, but remember how they said that only all those different possible futures that he saw, only one they win, which is that Tony died, right? The reason that the only time they won is that Tony died is in that vision. That's the only one where Tony Stark or a variant or Tony's face, where someone perceiving to be Tony, that's the only one they saw of a Tony Stark, whether being pretending to be Tony or not being Tony. That's the only one where Tony never was Doom or ever got to represent Doom, right?
Yeah.
So I think Strange knows already whatever this thing is that happens, whether it be a variant, whether it be that he's just using Tony's face. I think the idea of Doctor Strange in the MCU and in the comics in general is to be able to prevent other from Earth, other from like outer space, like cosmic, mystical threats, right?
Yeah.
And so I think he would know a mystical threat he saw one, and the fact that it's been under his nose this entire time, I think it would have been interesting, especially with the whole Sherlock banter, to see Strange. And do you think we'll see Doom's Home, Country Latveria, and Doomsday? I hope we do.
Probably. I have an idea. So this is what I hope what they do if they already plan on doing Fantastic Four 2, like a sequel. Because I was thinking, so I kind of forgot that Reed and Sue had a son because I know for a fact that they had a daughter. So I'm interested to see.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll add her in the sequel.
Because here's my idea of what I want them to do for the Fantastic Four sequel. So Franklin, he's a little bit older now, right? And then you have the daughter, because what the daughter does in the comics is that Doom is actually her godfather, and he takes her under his wing for a bit because the daughter and Sue kind of fight. They fight for a specific reason, but I can't remember it right now. You would have to go back into the comics. But I'm hoping that's what they would adapt with the daughter with Doom.
That's why I was kind of bummed when I read the leaked because I just don't give a shit about Fantastic Four. I already know what the end credit scene is, unless they're saying they made this other one. And I was kind of bummed when I heard that they were going to have the son born first, because I thought the whole play was going to be that Doom wanted to take her, right?
Yeah. Or they might do both. I don't know.
I mean, eventually, but the thing right from this given moment,
the son is the oldest in the comics, though.
That's true, but he doesn't really.
Or maybe Dr. Doom will take the son instead.
Well, no, he is going to. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I was bummed, because I like the relationship between him and I think her name is Valeria.
She's literally named after his like home. A little bit.
I like Doom and Valeria. I think their relationship is interesting.
Joe, you mentioned earlier about the Doctor Strange thing, because I do want to add something to that Doctor Strange thing. You know how someone was giving the rumor that Doctor Strange 3 could come out before Secret Wars?
Yeah.
You know what I could see, and I'm starting to think this is what they're gonna do? I think Doctor Doom is gonna be the main villain for Doctor Strange 3.
It could happen. Maybe Strange loses really bad, and maybe Doom appears somewhere, needs something in that area.
I mean, it makes sense because you were mentioning how Strange knew this whole time. Like, you could have that whole thing in Doctor Strange 3, where
that would be interesting.
Yeah, they could do that.
And then obviously Doctor Strange 3 is gonna somehow tie into Secret Wars, right? So.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of ways. I think it's going to be interesting because I heard some things about with the new decision with with Brand New Day coming first. I heard Brand New Day is going to do something with Hulk that sets up Doomsday pretty interestingly.
I think I know what it is, but maybe you know too, John. I don't know.
I think I might.
Because I know we saw that one concept art like a couple of months ago with Hulk.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Spider-Man.
It's getting
Yeah.
really annoying, bro, that they're not giving us any actual concrete information on like the actual proper like there are now so many rumors about the villains of this movie. It's just crazy to me that also I finally ended that horrible movie. Like for months we were hearing like right when Venom 3 happened that we were gonna get Null and Venom in there, right? Then they tried to shut that down because Alex Perez is a pretty reliable scooper, and he was saying that was going to happen. Then they didn't know that was it. Then Ghost Rider was going to be in the film. Now they're saying Hulk's going to be in the film. Now saying Hulk and Shang-Chi. Now saying Hulk and Shang-Chi. Plus, we're going to face off against Silver Samurai from X-Men and Viper from the Wolverine, but a more comic accurate version of them.
I'm sorry, but that makes no sense. Why would a okay?
It does make a little sense because they're doing what I think could happen is I've always thought of Peter the way he gets his powers. What the MCU has been trying to do ever since they introduced Captain Marvel and even Namor, they are building into the idea of mutants in this existing in the MCU. And I've always thought of no one ever thinks about it this way, but Peter is technically a mutant because when they
that is true actually.
When they go and when he got his radioactive bite, he became technically a mutant. Like that was the whole thing.
I'm just a little worried because I always wanted a street level Spider-Man movie, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm 50-50 if we'll get it or not because I don't know. I'm just a little upset.
We're gonna get that stuff after. What you guys gotta understand is because of the way that Marvel's running things, it's not the right thing, as we already talked about the difference between Marvel and DC. But here's the thing that I think is the problem is now there are two ways they're gonna go about this. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and at first I didn't think they were gonna do it because Sony's greedy. I don't think it would be a big part, but I think we're gonna get Spider-Man in Daredevil season 2, because I think that something was said interestingly enough about the story from the comics of Devil Reign involves Daredevil Born Again, Punisher's Special, and they said it also bleeds into a little bit of Spider-Man Brand New Day. So I do think that we're gonna get at least some appearance of Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. I do hope that it's really true that Spider-Man is in Daredevil, because this is, looking back on it, Spider-Man No Way Home is kind of a disappointment, because don't get me wrong, it's fun to see all three of the Spider-Men together, like that was fun, but I really wish Daredevil was in it more rather than just a cameo. Like I wish the movie was kind of like a little bit of a court drama where it's Peter Parker and Matt Murdock in court, and they're trying to defend his innocence with the,
and you know what I would have done at the end too? I still would have had the No Way Home thing when they brought in the 3 Spider-Man, but when they're fighting their version of the Sinister Six, I would have had Daredevil suit up alongside Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
And
my god,
I just join the fight.
This is how, oh my god, I just had this idea, like how they would do the court scenes and the 2 other Spider-Man, of how they prove Tom Holland's Peter Parker's not Spider-Man, is that like Daredevil and Tom's Peter Parker sets up like this videotape where it shows either Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield face to show them, hey, look, no, Mysterio lied, it wasn't your Peter Parker that's Spider-Man, it's a different guy, and that's how like they prove his innocence. And then you have the 4 of them team up and defeat the Sinister Six from the other realities.
I'm still mad that they took away, that they ruined. I think the biggest disappointment of No Way Home is revealing that they think that because they did the framing of Peter, they think that that was a good enough reason for Mysterio to be killed in his first appearance. And I'm
I
just
also,
like,
yeah, that too, and also I wish that I thought they revealed Spider-Man's identity to the whole world a bit too soon, because I really hate the way that No Way Home ended, where Doctor Strange wiped everyone's memory of him, because I just feel like it's messy.
it
You
is
know,
messy. It's
you
a
know,
very
they sh-
Marvel thing to do, but it's very messy.
you know, I agree with that because and I'm glad you brought the Mysterio thing, Joe. I personally think it would have been better if Mysterio was also in No Way Home instead of them killing him off, because I feel like if you had Mysterio team up with Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro, like imagine that team up, bro. I'm sorry, Mysterio joining those guys, that'd be crazy. And then obviously, you guys mentioned Daredevil. Daredevil fighting Green Goblin, bro. Like, come on now.
See, it would have been better. It would have been better.
And Daredevil and Green Goblin, those two having like a hand-to-hand fight scene. Oh, that would have been perfect.
It would have been good.
I mean, you saw how Spider-Man and Green Goblin fought in the apartment scene, so yeah.
Yeah, my thing is just like I wish, like the problem with Spider-Man Far Nowhere Home. Wait, no wait, yeah, No Way Home. Sorry, that Spider-Man movie. It's like I think they just like kind of went over things way too fast. Like the way that um the identity being shown, I think went over too fast with just that one Matt Murdock cameo. Again, I really think that should have been like the main plot rather than like the how it actually went down. Because I felt like everything just went way too easy, and then the whole memory erasure was like, I just don't like it. I think it's just I didn't like that writing.
Sorry, it kicked me out for a minute. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. I hear you. It's like it's confusing because it's like why do this thing, the whole memory eraser, and then they're just gonna undo it anyway. So like it doesn't make any sense.
It also like that's why I really like what James Gunn is doing with like unless it's important to the story, like Jason Todd, if you die you stay dead, because what the problem with the Marvel, the way that things are going, is that there's no more like emotional depth anymore. Like some of the relationships now mean nothing. Like why again for like Peter Parker, you lost Tony Stark. Okay, that's still set in stone. That's okay. But like with his relationship with his friends, I'm like, okay, then what's the point? Why are we making him all alone now? Like it doesn't make any sense. And then that they're gonna get back together anyways. So like there's no consequences. That's the problem.
I have an idea on what the opening scene could be for Brand New Day, and I think this is perfect. You guys seen Thunderbolts, right? All of you guys saw
Yeah,
Thunderbolts?
I've seen it.
I think this would be such a perfect opening if we see Peter like struggling, like he's traumatized because Aunt May died, and like the Void is showing him her death, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's seeing all this stuff. I think that would be such a perfect opening to Brand New Day, me personally.
Dude, before you said that, I literally forgot that Aunt May even died. I forgot about that.
And I heard rumors. You want to know something crazy? You want to know something crazy? I heard, and this is why I wonder if this plan changed. I heard rumors that, and I'm wondering if this is still true because they changed the order. I heard rumors that even though she's not on the main cast, Marissa Tomei is supposed to be in this movie. And what I heard initially, but this was before Doomsday was coming out first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Loki fake deaths. Yeah, that bothers me too. I had heard that basically because the way Doom's plan goes out, if it was going to be Doomsday first and then Spider-Man Brand New Day, it was the reason they're calling it Spider-Man Brand New Day is that it's believed that whenever Brand New Day takes place, and hopefully they're reworking it because of the change, but it was supposed to go this wherever we see Peter and all these other characters, they're not on the regular New York City that we see. it's going to be a different New York City, because what I have believed is to be the case is, and I'm hoping that they tie this in, because I heard two rumors. Okay, so so just so you guys know, and I'm sure this is even still the case, even with Brand New Day coming out still, I think that Doom is still in Brand New Day from what I heard. Now, if he is, the interesting thing is Ironheart changes this narrative a little bit, because one of the biggest things is Ironheart's introducing Mephisto, and I think you guys who read the comics know where I'm going with this. Why do you think they call Why do you think they call Spider-Man Brand New Day?
I see where you're going.
So it's a do-over, right? So I believe, and I think they're going to swap the roles. I think they didn't want to do Mephisto because obviously he's the devil, but because Doom has access to magic and stuff similar, and he would be able to do things that Doctor Strange doesn't want to talk the dark arts and won't do, right? I think in Brand New Day, we're going to get the reversal of the spell that Doctor Strange did. But since they said that Doom was even a more powerful Sorcerer Supreme than Strange, I think Doom will do it better, but it will have way more side effects. And what I think is going to happen is in the comics, when MJ dies, no, not MJ, when Aunt May dies in the comics, Peter goes to Mephisto and gives him his soul to go and basically save Aunt May's life. And there's also a story where they do it with MJ as well. Now, what I think they're going to do is they're not going to do the Mephisto thing. There's rumors Mephisto was in this movie, but I think they took that out because, obviously Marvel, kids, the devil. I don't think they want to play with that card. What I think they're going to do is I think Doom is going to offer his hand to Peter, and because this is after Doomsday, if this is still the plan, I think that it won't be Doom looking like Tony. I think it will just be Doom with how powerful he is with magic. And I think Doom will talk to Peter and will say, hey, I'll do this thing for you. I'll bring back your aunt. I'll do this whatever way you want it, right? But here's the thing. If I do this, you join whatever my villain group is called. And so I think that's going to be the catch. That's why I think Brand New Day is Brand New Day, because of the fact that I've heard rumors that Aunt May is coming back. I don't know if she's getting resurrected or if it's like what Doom does in his plan and Battleworld is created. And because I heard rumors that everyone's been calling it Battleworld like the comics, but I'm hearing rumors that Doom's plan, when he defeats the Anchor Beings, he creates what's called Doom World. Because Doom is very egotistical. He'd want it named after him. It makes sense.
I think, though, Joe, that I do hope, though, that somehow, some way they tie the Void into this, because it does not make any sense to me, because you have the Void in the same city where Peter is in, doing all this stuff in Thunderbolt. That's why I just hope that...
Well, the Void gets tied into it. So I even mentioned this yesterday. Doom's going to... After Doom watches the X-Men and the Avengers fight, when he pits them against each other, he's going to see how powerful Sentry is, and he's going to steal Sentry and use Sentry as a battery for his plan. And then eventually, I think Sentry will get depressed again, and then we'll end up going off the rails as the Void. And
I mean, that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, I think something like that will happen.
I just want to see in Brand New Day, just Brand New Day in the opening, like the opening scene of Brand New Day should be Peter experiencing, the death of Aunt May, like it's just a Void. Just
I wanted to touch on what Kenneth said about, like, with these characters of the fake deaths. It's not just the fake deaths that bother me, but like with these movies, when they give these characters these multiple movies and these stories, they're regressing their character arcs, right? So like, look at this. One of my favorite Avengers of all time, Thor. Start out Thor. We go from him first not being unworthy and being a spoiled, son of the king kid, learns something for his lesson, goes and still doesn't want to become the king of Asgard, but he learns, and then they push him kind of towards wanting to be the king of Asgard, but doesn't in Thor 2, and then Thor 3, he's off on his own, he's losing everything, they're taking everything away from him to set up Infinity War. And Infinity War, we have the perfect Thor, because Thor is broken in so many ways. And because of losing Loki, which they never should have brought him back, but the fact that he's dead at this stage. He's lost everything. He loses Heimdall. He loses his father.
I don't mind that they bring Loki back. I think that makes sense. But with Gamora and Aunt May,
Yeah.
other characters, it's just the real reason why I'm not hyped for these new Marvel movies. It's simply because I'm bored. I'm bored because the characters aren't growing anymore because there's no consequences for their actions.
They don't
anymore.
hire good writers, so just like I was talking about with, they keep regressing and changing arcs. Because now the thing that worries me a lot, thing that I'm really worried about with as much as the Russos coming back, the thing that really worries me is that I feel like at Marvel, all these directors and people just like kind of with Star Wars, they want to try and one up each other, right? So I feel like the Russos came in and they're gonna be pissed off. Like, even though there's all these characters, I have a feeling, and maybe I'm wrong, but I would bet you a lot. I don't know what I would say, money, whatever. I have a feeling that, well, they're gonna have the X-Men and all these other characters. They're gonna put so much, especially when I was hearing rumors that Doomsday was gonna be Thor's last movie, but now I'm hearing they're doing a Thor 5. I bet you that they're gonna spend a lot of time developing Thor back to the way that they did their good work with him with Infinity War, right? But they're like, oh, look what Taika Waititi did. Look what they all did. They messed him up. We had him on a good arc, and now we have to revert him to a new stage, right? What can we do with him that's interesting? Because we're only gonna get 2 more shots at Thor. So it's that's what makes me worried, because Doomsday has all these characters. I really hope they don't just go all in because they're worried about how everyone else messed up Thor. Is that going to affect how they handle the other character arcs?
I just hope, and now that you mentioned Thor, I just hope we get at least one good fight between him and Doctor Doom.
I think we will, because one thing I'm confident about the Russo brothers being back, Thor will be powerful. In fact, we know he's going to have a new costume. I'm really hoping we get my favorite version of Thor, and they even lead into this with Thor 5. And I have a video. I did a video a while ago. I don't know if you guys ever watched it, but I still hope my version of Thor 5 still happens, which is I want Beta Ray Bill and Enchantress, and I want Thor 5 to be dark. So.
Hold on. I'm gonna head out, but I do want to just say one last thing. Is I really do want the Enchantress done right for Thor 5.
That's what I said. I want the Enchantress to be done right.
Agreed.
You gonna head out? No worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out soon too, Joe.
Okay.
Hey, Joe.
You guys are all on mute. I'm trying to figure out what's going on now.
Sorry, I was taking a shower. Joe.
Yeah.
We were talking about Thor. Let's not forget all 3 of the Warriors 3 died in Ragnarok. Let's not forget that.
Wonder if they're gonna remedy that too. Maybe they want the Warriors 3 involved.
Guys, I'm down to play Fortnite. If you guys
It's almost midnight. I'm trying to
want
decide.
to.
Oh,
You
Joel, I
work
can't
tomorrow,
like
right,
you.
Joe?
What'd you say?
You do work tomorrow.
Yeah, I think I might go to bed because I'm thinking
Okay.
I'll probably play tomorrow because when I get off at 5:30 with you tomorrow underground, because I do have to work at 8:30 and I got to take a shower and stuff in the morning, and I'm debating between. I was gonna do a video tonight, but since the stream went pretty good tonight, I think I'll just make my videos tomorrow so I have more energy and strength to put good videos out.
Okay, I'll see you.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah,
I have a pretty crazy theory for Spider-Man Brand New Day, Joe.
I want to hear it.
Imagine throughout the whole movie, Doctor Doom pretends to be like a Iron Man Force Ghost, but after we get towards the end of the movie, he turns out to be Doctor Doom.
That'll be a crazy thing that Doom would do.
I'm free for the last of the night, so we can
Exactly.
But yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Take care, boss. Yeah, no, they could do a lot of stuff there. It just depends.
Yeah.
I'm not quite tired yet, but I am just gonna focus. I think I feel guilty because I've done streams the last couple times. I haven't. My last day I uploaded a video was my Scott Atkins tribute 1 day ago. So I got to upload something tonight. I'll look at my thumbnail bank because I have like 5 different thumbnails of videos I haven't done. I'll put something out tonight. I don't think I'll be able to do my episode 2 of my roundup because I'm still gathering clips from my article for do my roundup. But
Yeah, I gotta do my next video of what to expect in characters in season 5, but I'm still thinking about what I'm gonna add to this character.
maybe I will do my roundup. If I finish this video I'm listening to from Boba Talks, I might do my roundup because I'm just really excited. Like I know we talk about Marvel and we talk, we're excited about this, but we have really amped. It just feels really good to be able to talk positive about DC for so long. Because like, while I've like had a lot of love for Marvel and Star Wars, I've decided I'm really sick of being the type of content creator. Like I know that we have to talk about content creators have to talk about negatives and positives, but I really don't want to be that content creator that that they always they dive so much into the negatives, When we get positive stuff, I love my favorite type of content is the things I'm excited about making. I love talking about the things that get me excited.
I honestly don't know what to say about this specific character.
Yeah, I am not going to make a review on this movie. I'm sorry.
I'll be ranking all of them when I see Superman, so
Yeah,
see my review.
I'm just trying to think of what I'm going to say about this specific character. Man. I'm out of ideas on this character. I'll have to ask Chosen.
Will he answer you think?
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I think I just thought of an idea. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Well, it's awesome when we come up with new ideas, right?
So my next video is on Dustin. I just have a theory that he's still gonna be coping from the death of Eddie.
I think you told us you were working on something like that.
I think that's possible. Actually, I don't know if I'll add that one. Because I don't know for sure if that's going to be true. This is what to expect from Stranger Things Season 5, so I don't know if that's going to be... Yeah, I don't know what to... I don't know if that theory's actually going to be true or not. I'm trying to think. Is Dustin really next on my list? Who was after Mike? Let me check. I think it was Dustin. I'm not sure though.
So that's a good video to work on. All right. I think we're going to wrap this up because I'm going to go work on this video, I think, before going to bed. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
See you, buddy.
Dustin's definitely next. Oh man.